Hello. Hi there. Welcome to Salasbananas. Hi, Bovan. I'm glad we found each other. Come, let me take you inside. I know that I'm free. Yeah, so I'm glad you found me and we found each other. Let me tell you a little bit about what I do. This is a space to release. This is a space for beautiful surrender. This is a space to let go. I create spaces for us to surrender and fall gently, deeply back into our bodies. That's really the heart of everything that I offer, release. I don't want to add more things to your life, but I want to help you let go. Let go of tension, let go of all these stories that we tell ourselves, let go of the shame, let go of the weight of pretending. I used to pretend. I used to pretend I was straight. I used to pretend I was so many things. This path that I've taken really allowed me safe spaces to let those things go, to remove these parts of myself that I carried, that I covered myself with, that I really packed up. It's almost like, the trash that we throw around in the world and how it gets collected. And these practices that I offer now help me to really remove and really take out all these things that I was covering myself with and really let the light that I am shine out and really allow myself also to receive the light that shines on me. My work is to help you and not to some perfect return to some perfect version of yourself, but to the part of you that's always been free. And that's been my journey, really finding my way to who I really am, finding my way all over the place to find that this word freedom, love, liberation, everything is me, in me, all around me. I find freedom and I find pathways to freedom, find pathways to liberation, find pathways inwards to our body through yoga, through movement, through sound, through ritual, through ceremony, through ancient practices, ancient medicine, earth medicine. I hold a spaces for us to take our bodies, take ourselves out on a date, almost to get to know who we really are, to really move to those really vulnerable, honest, wise, strong, powerful essence that we carry inside. This essence that we cover up because, like me, if you grew up in the 80s, in the 90s, the experiences that we had, the life, the childhoods that we had really wanted us, told us, forced us to cover ourselves up, to really be versions of ourselves that would be worthy of a society that wanted not us, but kind of drones, kind of robots, kind of versions of us to power a system that has created so much chaos, so much hate, so much death, so much of misery around us. And this system has something that has come out of us as human beings. And right now, I stand here to do this work with all of us, including myself, to returning back to our bodies. Our body is a representation of the earth, and returning back to the body is returning back to the earth, returning back to this source, being in spaces where we can breathe, let go, connect to that silence deep within us, and allow what is there at our core to arise, to come through. So in reality, everything that I do is all about creating spaces for release, creating spaces for surrender, creating spaces for us to let go of everything that does not serve us anymore. So I do this together with the help of other practitioners, friends, people who have shown me the light in times of great darkness, people that have come to love, people that have come to trust. We all work together to create different spaces here. So take a browse through. I hold space for meditation. There's sound baths, sound healings here. We have ceremonies, rituals. There's various practitioners offering various things in collaboration and by themselves. And we use everything that is beautifully human, beautifully natural, beautifully ours to allow these amazing, wonderful versions of us to be birthed out once again. These versions of us were either killed, buried, locked, and hidden away because we lived in a world that wanted us to be something that we're not in order to survive, in order to be needed, in order to be wanted, in order to be loved. And those versions of us need our love back again. We need to really go back in and do those things because the more we hide from ourselves, the more we run from ourselves, the more we store pain and smile and pretend and move around, this pain becomes illnesses, becomes these wounds start to fester and become cancerous. And live in a time of great change. We live in a time that everything is aligning. They say this, the wind is blowing, it's so beautiful. Everything is aligning for us to do this very important work of releasing everything that does not serve us anymore, to let it go with utter gratitude. Really come to a space that we can rebirth ourselves into who we know that we truly are, into this version of ourselves that can breathe freely and really sing. And I only know this part of this song, and I'm going to sing it to you. And if any of you watching this know the rest of this song, please drop a comment on this video and let me know. It goes like this. I know that I'm free. I know that I'm free. I know that I'm free. I'm free. We're free. These words, freedom, liberation, truth, all lie within us. And these practices that I offer through this website and through my work is for all of us to come together and enjoy freedom and to know that freedom is not something for us to attain or get. Freedom is something that we have inside us. And we need to really practice being free, being liberated, being loved, what love is. All these things we need to practice and redefine what they mean to us again. This is what this space means to me, and this is what I want to offer. The darkest times in my life has been my medicine. My queerness was my medicine. There's medicine in everything that we do. So this work, Salasbananas, is all about that. And thank you for finding me. Enough about that. Browse, go. This is a free space for you to roam, go through this whole website. There's so many things for you to check out. And if anything catches your fancy, drop me a note. There's ways to connect. Please reach out. There's always a way to reach out there and find me on Instagram at Salasbananas Yoga and Art Studio. If you're in Sri Lanka, come practice with me. The last thing I want to leave you with is liberation is not out there. Liberation is in here. We're already free. We're already whole. We've just forgotten. And this is what is called the great remembrance. So I'll leave you with a mantra that has really helped me through this journey. It's called Twameva. Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Twameva Bantuscha Saka Twameva Twameva Vidya Dravinam Twameva Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Aibovan, thank you.